Hello my friends, and welcome to another video, and it's been just over a week since I posted one, and I have a reason for that, which is the theme of my video, and that is because I went on holiday. I went to Mallorca for a week with my family, and it was so nice because we haven't been on a plane and like a resort sort of holiday for a very long time, so we're all just super excited, and now we're all suffering from holiday blues because we got back yesterday and we don't want to be back in England because it is really not sunny. And for the first time in like ever, I'm filming a video during the day, not in the evening, which is why the light is not crappy today. And hopefully you can see I might have a tiny bit of a tan, maybe a little bit of a tan, I don't know, not as much as I'd like to, but oh well, what can you do? But this video, I thought I'd kind of talk about my holiday essentials, if you would, like what I've been really like enjoying and found I needed and was really good for me on holiday. But then also I thought there are some things that weren't essential, but I really did love them and I wanted to share them with you. So this is my holiday essentials and favourites. Woohoo! So first things I'm going to talk through are some kind of little beauty items because why not? One thing I'm going to talk about quickly and get out of the way because I've talked about it before is the Rimmel Colour Boost Lip Tint. I've got it on now, again, and I basically wore it like every single evening on holiday. I think it's essential to have something that moisturises because you have the moisturising side, because you don't want your lips to be dry and horrible because you'll be in the sun a lot. But it also gives a very nice subtle sort of summery colour, and you don't want to be going too heavy on the makeup because you want to be light and free. Another favourite of mine is a mascara that I had for my birthday, because my birthday was on the second day of the holiday, and I'm not going to say how old I am because I don't want to reveal that information just yet. But I got the L'Oreal Paris Miss Manga Eyes thingy mascara. I got it for my birthday because I've always wanted it, and it was just so good. Like, I wore it every day again, and it just honestly makes your eyes look so big, and my eyelashes look like they've never looked before. They're really sort of fanned out and my eyelashes quite clumped together a lot, so that was really good. And I think it's nicer when you're on holiday to not be wearing loads of thick eyeliner and that and really weigh it down, but to wear have like a really good thick mascara, kind of brings your eyes alive without having to put too much makeup on, if that makes sense. I don't think it does. Made sense to me. Like, that's all my beauty favourites, to be honest, because most days I was sitting around the pool without any makeup on, just chilling and relaxing and whatever I wanted to do, to be honest. So one thing I wanted to make sure was that my skin was in a good condition, because if I was going completely makeup free, not that I actually wear foundation every day, like at all, but I wanted to make sure that my skin looked really nice regardless and make sure it was really moisturised, because that is one thing you do on holiday, because if your skin is in the sun all the time, it's not going to be very moisturised, is it? No. I used the simple Kind to Skin Light Hydrating Moisturiser. It said it has vitamin goodness in it, and my sister had been using it for a while, but then she'd stopped and I thought, I'll use it then. And so basically I just like put it all around my face and rubbed it in, and it just made my skin feel really sort of fresh and sort of nice, and it just feels good to put something moisturising on your face. And finally, one essential for holiday that is essential, especially if you're going to somewhere sunny and hot, is sun cream. We used a lot of sun cream on holiday. I think me and my sister started off being really precautious. We were like layering on the factor 50, like I do not want to get burnt. And then as the days went on, we kind of started thinking, we're not really tanning, probably because we're putting too much sun cream on and too high, so we went to 20, but we still put quite a lot on. But sun cream is so essential because your skin can get so easily damaged in the sun, and I really do not think you should lay out there for ages without sun cream on, because who wants to burn? It's painful, it looks terrible, and I'm sorry, but don't burn. So sun cream should be used, in my opinion, all the time. Or oil if you want to tan really well, because oil is apparently very good for tanning. But you just don't want to get that sort of into that situation, so make sure you sun cream up and keep yourself protected and safe. And if you are going on holiday, even this is at the end of August, so it is quite late, but if you are going on holiday, make sure you have sun cream and don't lay in the sun all day. If you start to feel sick, if you start to feel headachy, drink water to keep yourself hydrated, or just get out in the sun for like an hour and just relax in the shade. And burning brings me on to another essential, that is now clothing. So we've moved on to the clothing section. Well, hey. And this piece of clothing I actually purchased out there on the fourth day. And it is a hat. And it is this hat. Oh, I've got a bun on this doesn't really work. I wore this hat every single day after I got it. It was so good and I really liked it. It's quite stylish, I guess. I like it a lot. I like the thatched effect and the colour and the little band around the head and the shape and everything. The reason why I bought that hat was because on the Friday we went to a local town and we all walked around without anything on our heads, and before we'd just been laying under the umbrellas or swimming in the pool, but this time we just walked around and all four of us burnt our scalps and it was really painful, so we got hats. That's the one I got and I think it's really good. It gives you good protection. You don't want to burn your scalp. I can recommend that. It's very painful. I think a hat is a very good idea. Another clothing essential slash favourite of mine was Monochrome. Yeah, on holiday I wore black and white like every day. I don't know why, I'm just not very brave with colour and I kind of just resigned myself to accepting that I am the sort of person who will just wear black and white or grey constantly. Exhibit A, I'm wearing all three. Most days, like especially in the evenings, I would wear like a white skirt with a black top or a black skirt with a white top. I did wear mint once though. It was just a lot of black and white basically. And I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. Like, don't think you can't wear monochrome because it's too samey and you think, oh, I have to try stuff, because that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to force myself to wear colour. Choose subtle colours that you're comfortable with, or if not, just stick to black and white. There's really nothing wrong with it. But yeah, so monochrome was a favourite and essential of mine. I wore it every day and I will proceed to wear it for the considerable future. And a final holiday essential slash favourite of mine, clothing wise, is a bikini. This is the first year I've ever worn a bikini. I don't know why, I've just never been brave enough to wear one before. For the last few years I've been on holiday to places where I didn't really need a bikini. It was the north of France, basically English weather, it wasn't very warm. I got a bikini this year. I got it's a polka dot one on top and high-waisted bottoms. It was really weird to wear it for the first time, but actually I didn't mind it at all. It was quite nice. Like, it made me very, it was very cool and relaxing, and to just walk around in a bikini all the time. And I didn't think I'd like it, but it's actually, on a holiday no one really cares, so I recommend wearing a bikini because it's not only is it cool, but it's a really easy staple piece, especially obviously if you need the loo, because you don't have to take down the whole swimsuit. You can just pull down the bottom half like you usually do. But just a skirt over that area. That is my final clothing favourite, and now let's move on to random favourites, which I'm going to enjoy a lot. A favourite that I've had, which is a book, which people seem to think I'm really weird because I read all the time on holiday, but it's not weird, so no. I read this book that my dad had actually read first, and I know the subject matter isn't exactly playful and happy. It is called Two Brothers by Ben Elton, and it is a book about two brothers, obviously, during kind of like the build up to World War II, basically in Germany, and one of them is a Jew and one of them isn't, and it's kind of exploring their relationship. It looks at one of the brothers in the future, like at the present in 1956, and it kind of explores the treatment of the Jews, the relation to the people, sort of issues that they had at the time. It's just such a good book. I couldn't put it down. Like, I got through it in like 2 or 3 days, and it wasn't a very small book, but I really enjoyed it and I highly recommend that you read it, because a book is a good thing to pass the time around the pool or just to relax. Another random favourite of mine are 3 songs that I've been really liking over the past days. When I was laying there reading the book, I would be listening to music with my headphones in, obviously, don't want to disturb everyone else. One song was Neon Lights by Demi Lovato. She has an amazing voice and I love her. I recommend that one a lot. Another song I liked was Whistle While I Work It by Chester C, Tobuscus and Brady. Chester C posted it about half a year ago and I was like, this is going to be a summer song that I'm going to love, and it is, and I listen to it basically every day. I love the rap that Brady does in the middle of it, and I will just sing it all the time, but it's just such a catchy tune and I love it. And my final song favourite isn't one song, but it's 68 songs that were put into a mashup by Daniel Kim on YouTube. It is Pop Danceology 2013. Basically, he took 68, I'm guessing the top selling songs of 2013, and mashed them together in one big sort of epic lump. It's so good. I just love all the elements. He's so cleverly put it together, and honestly, please go and check out his channel. He's done them for the past few years and I highly recommend it. And my final favourite is a really random one, and I don't know if you're going to find this weird or not, but coconut. Coconut has been my favourite over the past week on holiday. We went all inclusive, so I tried so many different foods, and I tried aubergine like in moussaka. I tried lobster for the first time, which was nice apart from the fact it was in the shell on the body of the lobster, which wasn't exactly appealing. But one thing I did eat a lot of, which I knew I liked already but not this much, was coconut. It was really random. I had these things called Copacabanas, which are this amazing drink that was one of my favourite drinks there, and it had coconut cream in it, and I could just, it just sent me into coconut heaven. And I tried coconut sorbet. I also tried, God, I'm trying to think of all the things I tried that were coconutty. I don't know why, I just had a massive obsession with it over the holiday. And then I went shopping today with my mum and got coconut yogurt, and so I'm going to continue that obsession for the foreseeable future. It is a very good food. I highly recommend it. And I highly recommend it. So that was it. That was my holiday favourites and essentials. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed your holiday if you went on holiday. So I hope you enjoyed that. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and if you want to tell me in the comments below your holiday essentials or favourites, please do. I am welcome to suggestions for next year. Please subscribe to my channel if you could, please. I'm just endorsing myself again, sorry. And I'll leave a link below to my last video, which was an art tutorial, which is kind of what the theme of my channel is, and I've got a lot more planned up for the foreseeable future. I've said that phrase a lot. So thank you for watching, and until next time guys, goodbye!